Hey guys, Charles here again at Don Marshall, and we're actually inside the Nissan showroom, hence the weather. I don't know if you can see the water on this vehicle here beside me, but we had to bring things indoors. This odd-looking vehicle right here is actually the new 2014 Nissan NV200 Cargo. I know that sounds crazy, and one of the cool things about this vehicle is it's Nissan's first entry into what they call a compact cargo vehicle. Now, compact enough that we were able to pull it inside the showroom, but spacious enough to carry a decent amount of cargo. Now, what makes it cool is not only is it a cargo vehicle, but it's also a fuel economical vehicle. It has 25 miles to the gallon, whether you're in the city or on the highway, even when it's fully loaded. So you're gonna get great gas mileage, you're gonna be able to carry a decent amount of product, whatever it may be, and you're gonna have a comfortable ride. It's got cool features like keyless entry, which is a pretty standard thing. You'll also have in this vehicle, on this one, a technology package, which is gonna feature a navigation system. It's going to feature Bluetooth streaming capability, so you can play Pandora in your car, an integrated iPod interface, and a whole bunch of other things. We'll show you the technology stuff when we get inside, but for now, we just want to take a look at how big this thing is and how small it is. I know that's an oxymoron, but it really does make sense. If you take a look in the side panel here, you'll see that it is floor-to-ceiling empty cargo space. You look in your front seats, you'll notice that there's a decent amount of seating room, and it looks similar to any other compact car that you would find. It's got the on-the-console shifting lever. It's got the steering wheel mounted radio controls, the Bluetooth controls, just like any other car would have, but all of this space. Another cool thing that you can do is these rear doors open 90 degrees to give you the ability to load this vehicle with a high-low. You can fit a full pallet size load straight in through the back doors. You can actually fit 2 pallets front to back, and I believe it's over 4 feet of height, so you can fit quite a bit of product in here. Now, some of the things that, that you would want to put inside this vehicle are going to be music equipment. Say you're a musician, you're a band, you have a gig going. It's awful to have an old van that gets 8 miles to the gallon and drive to a gig. You can get 25 miles to the gallon and fit all your music equipment in here. Video production crews can fit cameras, all of the wires and cables that they have to, sound equipment, lighting equipment in here. You also, say you're a florist and you have a delivery service. You could fit multiple flower arrangements in here comfortably without them banging around all over the place like a normal car would. Let me see, what else could you be? Any sort of delivery service. I've seen these vehicles done as fleet vehicles for mail services such as the US Mail, DHL, what else am I thinking? FedEx and that sort of thing. Those types of companies are using these vehicles as well. So a lot of different things. We're gonna hop inside here and take a look at some of the dashboard stuff. Right off the bat, you'll notice, as I turn this ignition here, that we've got a 4.5-inch color touchscreen monitor that features navigation, hands-free Bluetooth. You're also going to have Nissan's Connect system, which gives you the opportunity to connect things like Facebook, voice to text, all those different things right here in your 4.5 touchscreen monitor. Your steering wheel, like I was talking about earlier, has the steering wheel radio controls, hands-free Bluetooth controls, and your cruise control system. Really, really neat. It does have normal heat, air conditioning, just like any other vehicle would have. They even have options, not necessarily on this vehicle, such as automatic headlights and built-in garage door openers, and all those sorts of things can be added to it. This is kind of a middle-of-the-road package. It's called the SV, and it's fairly well equipped, so it's an SV with technology. Pretty neat vehicle. Now, if you wanted to know more specifics about it, you can come down to Don Marshall and talk to one of the sales product specialists, and they can give you details on exact cargo space, capacity, payload capability, and all those sorts of things. I think the last thing that I want to show you is under the hood. So we'll wrap things up just outside the car. All right, underneath the hood here, we've got something that's not necessarily very common for Nissan. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. Most of the other 4-cylinders you're going to find, they have a 1.6, a 1.8, a 2.5, so this is a different platform for Nissan, but they're super excited about it. They went with the 2-liter because they needed a little bit more torque so that this thing would be able to fit a decent amount of product in it and not lose the fuel economy. So that's why they upped the displacement. But it is matted up against their 3rd generation Xtronic CVT transmission. And that's the same transmission that you're going to see in all the other Nissans. That is a seamless drive. You're never going to feel this car shift. You're never going to feel it kick. And that's going to be really nice when you're carrying expensive equipment like sound equipment, lighting equipment, musical equipment, and floral arrangements like we were talking about either. For a florist, they need a vehicle that's not going to shake around. And if you eliminate all the shift shock, that's going to make things a lot more convenient. Now remember, if you have more questions, come on down to Don Marshall, talk to the sales specialist here, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.